of the big success stories with Nutritional High is the platform, the multi-state platform that we've achieved here and we've built. We have a facility in Pueblo, Colorado. It has cold ethanol extraction. We're doing a number of different edibles there. We have a facility in La Pine, Oregon. We recently just got that facility up and started, and we're in some of the dispensaries, I think about 6. We're doing vape cartridges and we're doing syringes to start with. We're very quickly to get into the chocolate side of it as well. We're also going to be doing press tabs and things like that we're doing across the United States. We also have a facility in Sacramento, California that we are in the process of building out to be a CO2 extraction facility, a cold ethanol extraction facility, and also an edible facility. We're going to be producing everything there from the vape carts to the syringes to the dab jars, the new dab stick, chocolates, and press tabs. The press tabs, I'd take just a minute to kind of, give a little bit more information on that. So we've got 5 different flavors, and those 5 flavors right now are launched in California. What we're doing right now is we're coming up with new formulations and new different flavors to actually be able to capture as much market as we see that'll go into. We think that the microdosing side of the business is going to bode very well with our press tabs. So we're very excited about that as well. We also own a distributor called Calyx Distribution in the Bay Area. They are one of the largest, one of the top 2 distributors in the state of California. Once we took over them, they were doing about $200,000-300,000 a month. Now they're clicking about 1.2, 1.5. So that's one of our largest success stories in Nutritional High right now. That's just a California distributor as well. We're taking a look at that same distribution model in other states as well, because we see that there is a very good, solid impact when we control the manufacturing and we also control the distribution. So the Calyx Distribution and we're continuing to model that out across the state of California in the southern side of it to where we can capture every single dispensary in the state of California. Washington, we just signed a agreement to do the Marley Natural. There's a facility up there in Bainbridge, Washington. We're going to be doing cold ethanol extraction, CO2 there, and also a wide range of products. The Marley Natural products will be produced both in Washington and in the Oregon market as well. The other products we're going to be producing, there's 2 or 3 other brands there, but what I think is going to have a very strategic impact for Nutritional High is that we will also be producing all of our Fly branded products in that facility. So we're going to be in Washington, Oregon, California, Colorado, and one of our recent acquisitions that we're finishing off now is Green Therapeutics in the Las Vegas area. One thing I believe us as a company, Nutritional High, what we need to do is we need to start looking at that next generation of technologies. What are we developing that's actually going to change the industry? How can we be on the forefront of developing these technologies, taking them into market, having the consumers want them? Lifestyle brands, products that actually solve problems for people. The Fly branded products, as you can see over here on the table, we have everything from vape cartridges, we have syringes, we have dab jars, we have chocolates. But the next generation of products we see, like the press tabs, that's a new generation. That was like a phase 2 product. We're going to be getting into different CBD products. There's an initiative within Nutritional High to start developing hemp CBD related products that we're going to drive into the marketplace. We want to be able to create products that we can also drive into the conventional markets. As everybody sees, there's more CBD products popping up in the conventional market and some of the mass markets. I just seen a thing the other day in Wegmans on the east coast of the United States. There's 3 or 4 different hemp CBD products that they're carrying out. When you get an institution like a Wegmans that's making that leap into carrying CBD products, that's the type of what I believe is going to be a windfall for all of us to be able to get into the CBD market, and it's going to be a very exciting time when we can actually go to a Walgreens or a CVS or a Kroger and start presenting hemp CBD products. And that's one of the initiatives that we're taking as a corporation to start driving that forward as well. California is going to represent over 40% of the entire cannabis market in the United States. So it's almost a gold rush, everybody getting into California and building these production plants. But what I see the California strategy is that also gives us the ability to strategically go out, develop products, develop relationships, go out and also drive brands. One of the other strategic models that we're executing on is working with other brands or purchasing 51% of a brand and bringing them in. These brands need to represent new categories for us. They need to represent something that's unique in the market and just not another Me Too. So not only are we pushing our Fly branded products into the California market and the other markets as well. Calyx distribution right now is in a little over 450 different dispensaries in the state. And as we continue to push that model into the southern part of the state, allocating resources to build another warehouse or to take over warehouse in the licensed facilities, we want to be able to facilitate that distribution in the north, in the center of the state, and also in the southern part of the state as well. We firmly believe that the edible market in California is going to continue to grow. So we rolled out the chocolates, we've rolled out the press tabs. We're going into the next generation of products. But what we want to do on the strategy side is we want to merge technology and these products together. How do we build products? How do we formulate products? And how do we develop products that are going to change the industry? How are we building products to actually be that lifestyle brand for somebody that has an ailment or whatever it might be? Obviously, we can't make direct claims, but there's things out there, different strands, different lines of products that we can produce that will become more of a lifestyle wellness type of product, especially on the CBD line. One of the initiatives I talked about in the CBD is developing CBD products, hemp CBD products that we can drive into the market. The expansion strategy, to me, it comes in twofold. Continue to grow organically through our Fly production at each one of our states and our facilities. And the other one is continue to develop facilities in states that are legal, and also acquiring companies and other brands that make strategic sense for Nutritional High to own them. We want to be one of the key players. We want to be that company that's developing technologies. We want to be that company that's developing products that actually make a difference in people's lives. We want to be able to say that we are on the East Coast, we're in multiple states, but we do it through strategic vision of what makes sense on a corporate level to continue to build the company. So the overall strategy is to merge the technology with the products, with the consumer, and really drive things into the marketplace that make sense. We don't want to go off and do things that we're not sure of, not that we don't take risk. I mean, business is a risk by itself. But we also want to make sure that we're pinpoint focused on the end game, which is to deliver products to the consumer that help them, they enjoy the overall experience, and they come back and they purchase again. So the branding strategy, obviously Lior helps me with this a lot, is we have a couple different apps. One is our Fly app, and one is our Fly Safe. So we believe that the education piece in this market is powerful. When people can actually go onto our Fly Safe and get information about the products, how to safely use the products, and other information that gives them the comfort and the ability to use the product safely, and they understand it. I think that the educational piece of getting people to really understand the market, especially new consumers that just don't understand it, I think that educational piece is critical, and I think it's also strategic for us to market our products. So if we have new customers and we give them the information, we give them the education, and they become comfortable in understanding how to use the products, the likelihood of them using a Fly branded product is going to be very high. We have multiple different marketing campaigns across the different states. We try to hone in on exactly who those consumers are, but the brand strategy with the Fly is visibility. You have to get your products in front of people. You have to get the marketing materials in front of people. You have to be able to get that awareness through events, through multiple different chains of marketing and promotions. That is a strategy that we're deploying in each one of the states in order to maximize the optics to the brand. I believe in the next 12 months, we stay on course. We stay focused on what the overall objectives of the company. We want to increase and maximize our output at our current facilities. We want to continue to drive our Fly brands into the markets. We want a partnership with brands that are going to offer opportunities for revenue and profitability. But we also want to continue to look at opportunities in other states. We're constantly looking at the other states that are legal, both on the medical side and recreational side. How do we get into those states? How do we have an impact? How do we build shareholder value? So the overall objective is to produce products efficiently, effectively, and products that the consumers are wanting, to build those lifestyle brands and continue to look to the next generation of technologies on how we can change the industry.